A public service announcement. Don't smoke.
Okay.
20 cigarettes, Morgan Wallen. There's a new thing that people are, now it's coming the classy thing to do again, or if you want to stand out, you smoke a real cigarette instead of vaping or whatever.
Really? I feel like I don't see nearly...
I see a lot of celebrities doing that.
Anyone smoking anymore.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that, but it's kind of crazy. But it's a thing now where some celebrities are like smoking cigarettes and just be like, I don't want to, want to be different. Well, that's how it starts, so...
Right.
B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. We got the B105 buzz. What's happening, Lauren?
Okay, so I know you love breakfast food. That's like your favorite meal of the day, right?
I've got to be in the right mood for it.
Okay.
It depends on what's for breakfast.
So Harold's Flippin' Flapjack Fiesta. Actually, I think it has a new name this year because the flyer just said Harold's Pancake Breakfast. Oh. But it is back Sunday, April 26th, 8 to noon at the Four Seasons Sports Complex in Carlton. You know Harold. If you listen to B105 and his family and the community, this is for St. Jude. And they raise so much money throughout the years for St. Jude. Harold just got his own brick on the St. Jude campus. He does, the golf scramble and all that. So this is the next event. $10. You get to eat if you're an adult. And kids are about $5, but it's a great deal. I mean, you get sausage.
That's who that was.
Pancakes. What?
I didn't run into somebody. I saw somebody at the home show. You know when you go to the home show and you see a ton of people that you kind of know? Mm-hmm. But you're like, gosh, who's that? Like, I know a guy from the suburb. It's Harold's brother. I saw him there.
Oh, okay.
I know his brother. He's been at these things. He's always at the pancake thing and, golf
His brother's
thing.
Listening right now like, what?
No, I saw him there. I also saw, you weren't here for that. I can't remember his name either. Man, I ran into so many people that I thought I knew. And then here's the other thing. I got longer hair now, right?
Right.
People sometimes don't recognize you. They do a double take and they don't know. You get away with a lot.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot of times where I've walked right by somebody that I've known since, 20 years.
Right.
Didn't have time to say hi or whatever. Don't even know who I am.
Well, look at that. All of this to say.
Sorry, I don't know
if you want to help the kids at St. Jude eat some pancakes, we have all the details, b105country.com.
Maybe I should show up and see if anybody recognizes me.
Yeah.
Get an extra sausage. I can go through the line twice.
Yeah, I always go every year. It's fun.
Yeah, get a little orange juice, some coffee, pancakes.
Yeah, the orange juice is really good. It's like in those little plastic cups. I don't know. Just good.
Fun stuff. Okay. This is something that happened yesterday morning. I don't know if it was the fog, what happened, but multiple agencies responded to a crash on I-35 Midway Road. A Freightliner tow truck was traveling north on I-35. The vehicle left the interstate, went through the guardrail, and down the embankment before coming to a stop. Non-life-threatening injuries, thank God. That's a huge rig to be going through, and some hefty damage to that. That's fine. I know exactly where that is. That guard, that's been a couple times people have gone through that. I think that's where that semi went through, 6 years ago or something. Longer than that.
Yikes.
Into the river, and the driver, it's just a sad story there. I didn't mean to bring everybody down, but drive safe out there. There's been a lot of foggy mornings, too. Maybe that has something to do with it.
It's been very foggy.
Right, okay. That's your B105 Buzz, brought to you by East Central Energy. Dylan Marlowe, boys back home. B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. A chance for you to win $1,000 coming up 8:20 today with the B105 Cash Cow, $1,000.
You know what that would get you?
I don't know.
A weekend to go see Luke Combs. He's going to be in Green Bay next month.
Then how much it costs, you think?
No, it didn't. Well, I guess it depends how many people you have.
No, man, I'm for you going down.
Yeah,
you had to spend quite a bit of money on a hotel room, right?
No, we got an Airbnb. It was very, very affordable. It was in a neighborhood. It was really cute.
They have Airbnbs in Iowa?
I was surprised as well in Des Moines, yeah. And I rolled up to it and it was in a cute little neighborhood. I'm like, okay.
People travel to Iowa? Huh?
Yeah, so that was super affordable. The concert tickets are never cheap. So, but I was in the pit, so it's okay, that's worth it. Yeah. So no, but I didn't spend $1,000, but I would.
Well, if you had it, right?
Well, I mean, I would spend
I'd
spend a lot of money to go see Luke Combs, probably an irresponsible amount. But driving to Iowa was a responsible decision.
Yeah, right.
Because it was that or Vegas. So.
Did you take your car?
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't get any phone calls. Awesome.
No, you did not get any phone calls. I do need new brakes, though. You did mine last time, but I'm not going to.
Already?
That was 5 years ago or 6 years ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But don't worry, you're off the hook. You don't have to help. I was going to text you this weekend and be like, hey, my brakes are out. When are you free? But
how are they out?
Well, not out, but I just need new ones, yeah.
if you want to do what you did last time and bring your husband over this time, and I give him a hand, and then
he says he knows how to do it.
You could bring a couple bottles of whiskey like you did last time. That'd be fun. I didn't mind that because he did most of the work. I just kind of pointed.
Yeah, he said that you taught him last time, so he's like, I think I got it.
You know what they say? Teach a guy how to fish. Give a guy a fish. He'll teach you. No, give a guy a fish. He'll eat for a day. Teach a guy how to fish. He'll for a lifetime. Something. You want to do Lauren's Country Lowdown?
Yes, of course.
Well, let's do it right now. Lauren's Country Lowdown.
There's a lot we're going to try to squeak in here. So the American Music Awards, we now know the nominees.
We need that award show. I don't know.
It's better than some others, but
AMAs.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be fine without it, but
TCMs, Grammys, come on.
It's exciting this year because country has a lot of like representation in the all genre categories, which doesn't always happen.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah, so Ella Langley, she's obviously killing it. I saw somebody say that her trajectory is like similar to Taylor Swift's, and I'm like, that's kind of true. It's like Lady Wilson, she popped off, Megan Maroney, and they're great, but like Ella's kind of on a different level right now.
Do you think she would go pop?
No, I don't think she'd go pop. I guess never say never. I never thought Taylor Swift would, so.
But Taylor Swift was never really country. You know what I mean? No, she was more like
she was very twangy, her first album.
I still think she's not authentic country as Ella would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, okay.
Yeah, sorry. So anyways, Ella is a top nominee. She's in the New Artist category, which is all genre. She's in the Song of the Summer category for Choosing Texas, also all genre. And then Morgan Wallen is in a few all genre categories as well. Artist of the Year, Album of the Year for I'm the Problem, collaboration with Tate McRae. And then both Ella and Morgan are in the Song of the Year category for Choosing Texas and I'm the Problem. So, exciting. Megan Maroney's in one all-genre category for her I Am I OK tour because Breakout Tour of the Year is also a category. So, country-specific categories. We have Best Male Country Artist, Best Female, Best Country Duo Group. You can see those, b105country.com. They're kind of just like what they always are. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Breakthrough Country Artist, so I thought this was interesting. No Ella Langley, even though she appeared so many other places. But Sam Barber, an up-and-comer, made that category. Tucker Wetmore and Zach Top.
I think Zach Top's got that one, right?
Yeah, I would say so. So you can see the nominees, Best Country Song, Best Country Album as well. And then we'll tune in live from Vegas, Monday, May 25th. You can watch on Paramount Plus.
See if Zach Top brings us a beer can on stage with him again.
Right? You can only do that once, I feel like.
You can only do that at the CMAs. I mean, come on, put your...
Yeah.
Was it a Coors? Probably got it. He probably was looking for something.
Yeah, probably.
Like a deal or something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If I ever won an award, I go up there with a jar of pickles, and I hope someone would give me a pickle sponsorship.
It's interesting. I think I've run out of time. Have I?
No, you got plenty of time.
Okay, so Tim McGraw, he just scored his next role, and it's very interesting. So it is in a Hulu television series. It's an adaptation of something, and it dives into crime, football, and power in the Deep South.
Crime football?
Crime, football, and power in the Deep South.
All interconnected, I suppose.
Yeah, so he plays a guy named Coach Boss, who is like the best high school football coach in the South, but he's also like a crime boss. He runs a powerful crime operation.
And he's a football coach.
Yeah, and
You know what movie you should watch? We're just talking about Tim McGraw's new football, Hulu thing he's doing?
Yeah, The Blind Side. Wait, he's not in The Blind Side,
yeah,
is
he? Is.
Oh, he is? Okay.
He's the husband of Sandra Bullock.
Oh, okay.
That's a controversial story, too. The guy that ends up suing those people in the end.
Yeah, and I think...
I saw this still...
the guy died.
You like Ryan Gosling, right?
Yes, of course.
She just jumped out of her chair.
People don't like Ryan Gosling?
You ever seen Remember the Titans?
Back in the day when it came out. I haven't watched it since. When did that come out?
Oh,
Remember the Titans?
You were like 4 years old, probably. 5 years old.
So
maybe?
This came out in 2000. Okay, so I was 8.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
That was early Ryan Gosling.
Denzel, okay.
No, it was a really good movie. It's really hard. I saw it. The only reason... What was it? I was, what was that, a hotel? Went around on a cruise or whatever, somewhere. Mm-hmm. You have a very limited TV options, which is actually kind of nice sometimes.
Yeah, you don't need to be watching a movie when you're on a cruise.
Sometimes you do when you need to wait for the shrimp to digest. Remember the Titans was on TV, and I watched it. I'm like, gosh, that's such a good movie. I forgot about how good that was. And then you cry, you laugh, inspiring, that kind of stuff. So
right.
B105, Northland's number one for New Country. Coming up, we have the 710 Laugh Off. We also have another pizza to Tom's Taste of Chicago today. Half a minute to win it. I don't know if we can do a pizza one again or not.
I think I have a pizza question ready. It's kind of perfect, though, because we're always talking about food, so it's good to, give away, some food.
Right, no kidding. We'll go with you, too, if you want. We need company. Help eat that pizza. We'll figure this out.
Yes, we have a pizza-themed question.
All right, cool. We'll have that coming up at 7:20 on B105. And then don't forget the cash cow code this morning. Your first chance winning $1,000 just after 8 on B105. B105 with the 710 Laugh Off. Jokes for you, jokes for me, jokes for everybody. Let's all have a laugh this morning, all right? You can start today.
Okay. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon? She'll just let it go.
Saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Remember the Elsa days, Let It Go, blaring throughout the house. When you have a daughter, there's a lot of different show tunes that are on.
Right.
With The Incredible Showman. Boy, that one took up a couple of years of my life.
That was a while. That definitely. And Wicked.
It's true, right? Hey, Lauren. I've been training my dog to fetch tools from my workbench. I mean, she's not perfect, but she knows the drill.
That's cute. I like it.
Oh, Paparoo. Okay. Send this one from Laura. Sent this in the 710 Laugh Off. Thank you, Laura.
What is the flower's favorite kind of pickle? Daffodil.
Daffodil.
Cute. You would like that joke because you love pickles.
Did you see that Gorillas and Liquid IV came out with this pickle hydration packet?
No, that was April Fool's.
No, and then they actually did it.
Oh, okay.
Because there was so much of so many people were upset that it was an April Fool's joke, they actually did it.
Yeah, because I saw it on April Fool's Day, and it never crossed my mind that it was an April Fool's Day.
If you ever want to have a crazy idea, that'd be the way to roll it out.
Right.
You say, I'm just joking, and then everyone's like, oh, no, I like that. I'm like, oh, yeah, me too. I wasn't kidding.
I think I would drink a pickle flavor.
Yeah, why not? Drink a pickle juice. You ever take tequila shots with pickleback?
No.
My friend did that. Came over our house and he was doing tequila shots. I'm like, one, we're in our 40s. We don't do tequila shots anymore.
Right, no, those need to stay in your 20s.
And honestly. 2, you're drying out my pickles with drinking all my pickle juice, and that's more important to me than tequila. So
yeah, don't drink your pickle juice.
Yeah, stay away from it. B105, it's your 710 Laugh Off. Morgan Wallen Whiskey Glasses on B105 at 7:30. Let's do this. Half a minute to win it. And your chance to win with Tom's Taste of Chicago. We're here for a limited time. Let's go to the phone, see who we got. Hello, B105. Oh, man, I'm losing my voice here. Okay. Hello, B105. Who's this?
Well, good morning, Ken. It's Herman. How are you?
Hi, Herman. How are you doing?
I'm really well. How about yourself, young fella?
Doing good. No, yeah, young fella. Very kind. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, Herman. We're going to ask you...
Hi, Herm.
Okay. We're gonna ask you a question about pizza. You got 30 seconds to come up with the answers, okay?
Let's go.
All right, Lauren, go. You take it away today.
Okay, name 3 controversial pizza toppings.
Oh, 3 things that maybe people might not want on a pizza.
Or are passionate about, yep.
Yeah, okay. Herman, you got 30 seconds starting now to name 3 controversial pizza toppings.
Controversial. Okay, we're going to go with sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms is one.
Mushrooms is on pepperoni sausage. I don't think that's controversial.
Yeah, we'll go. Okay.
Okay, pineapple, sauerkraut.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
that's
pineapple,
what we're thinking. Yeah.
Anchovies.
I've never heard of sauerkraut on a pizza.
Yeah, that's a no from me.
Really?
Oh.
You got to go to Chicago. They got it.
Oh, well, I bet Tom's could do that for you. The Tom's Taste Chicago. I bet they could figure that out.
Well, my happy he's in Superior.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Well, hey. Congratulations, Herman. Hang on a second, okay?
Absolutely. Thanks, Ken.
What about seafood pizza?
No.
That's a big thing in some places like Australia.
Yeah, I don't think I would eat anything if I went to Australia. Kale, I mean, okay.
Wait, you wouldn't eat anything if you went to Australia?
They eat some really interesting things. I don't know.
What they got around there? Vegemite? You ever had Vegemite?
No.
You wouldn't like that one.
Yeah, no.
Nobody likes that one. All right. Well, now I'm hungry for pizza. Look at that. Breakfast pizza is always good, too.
Okay, that I can do. Possibly. But, yeah, like seafood on a pizza, I don't know.
If you want entertainment, go to any work function that we have around here and then watch Lauren react to the different pizza toppings that they order.
Yeah, because we can't just order pepperoni.
Like we can't just get a pepperoni pizza. It's got to be some chicken artichoke.
Weird, yeah. Anyways, okay.
All right. It is 7:32 B105, and we got to look at your weather with Fox 21 coming up next. B105, we got Lauren's Country Lowdown coming up. Also, Lauren's Love Advice. Well, or which one are we going to do today?
Well, we always only do Lauren's Love Advice because we don't want too much Lauren.
No, we can never have enough, but we'll have that here in a minute. Then also, coming up 8:20, a chance to win cash with the Cash Cow. Mm-hmm. Okay, so get your hooves on. That's what it says. Redneck paycheck.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be coming up 8:20. But we'll do Lauren's Love Advice next after Toby Keith. I love this bar. 105, it's the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and let's take a stroll with Lauren's Love Advice.
Yeah, it kind of feels like spring today. There's no snow on the sidewalk.
On your own words.
There's no sunshine either, but eventually.
It's foggy.
Yeah.
It's so foggy.
Yeah, but we're talking about spring cleaning your relationship because this is a time where, I know like me personally, I want to just like spring clean my house, get rid of everything I don't use, but sometimes your relationship also needs a little nurturing and refreshing as well.
After being cooped up together for a long winter.
Yeah, this is probably like just for people that live in the Northland. Do people in Florida need to do this? I don't know.
I don't know how it works down there. I've never been. I don't know what it's like to be able to go outside every day of the year.
Right. What's that like? Well, we got to deal with what we have. So there's three main things that you can do this spring it's not even like fix a relationship. It's just make sure that you're taking care of it. Especially if you've been together a long time. I feel like it gets super easy to just like, just get in a pattern or, kind of put things second. So first and foremost, you should clear out emotional clutter that's unresolved conflicts, maybe something that bothered you never spoke up about.
Oh, sounds terrible.
And I hope my wife's not listening.
They go great.
So all you should do is have an open and honest conversation. Is there anything you want to talk about? Get that out because holding things in isn't good and it's going to lead to resentment.
Okay, sure.
You can skip number one, Ken, if you really want to.
No, I'm not saying there's anything. Here's the problem that we have is we have children and we have very busy lives. And the only time we ever get a chance to talk about anything is after they finally go to bed.
Right.
Which is like around 9:30 because they're getting older and older and they keep coming down. It's like we can't have a serious conversation. We finished our taxes Monday night at like 11 o'clock at night because it was the only time we could sit down together and do them.
That's romantic.
No, it's not.
Well,
stressing out at 11 o'clock at night. Like, where's our refund?
Well, that kind of leads me to my next point.
Sorry, I hijacked
It's okay. It's going to be okay. You should plant seeds of connection. Everyone's always planting things in the spring, but basically just as like, kind of like what you said, like you're so busy, you have kids and whatnot, like make sure that you are trying to go on a date night. Say thank you. Tell, somebody, oh, you look pretty, you look handsome. Just like those little things that you're not used to doing, but it's like.
Make the effort.
Yeah, when you, my parents have been married for like 45 years.
Right.
And I'm like, do you guys love each other? Because they it's like they've been together so long. But yeah, those little things go a long way. And then water the relationship with communication. If communications become routine or surface level, have some deeper conversations. Ask one meaningful question a day. A day kind of is a lot, but ask, more meaningful questions rather than just like, how was your day?
Yeah, right.
So those are three things you can do. I feel like I sent you down a tailspin. Are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm fine.
That's good.
We just had a contractor over at the house yesterday to look at painting, because everything's expensive. But then as he was going around the house, he was like, oh, this is bulging here. And I looked and I'm like, oh, yeah, this whole thing is coming down. Great. So we had a nice long talk about that last night. But that's not spring cleaning in a relationship. Mm-hmm. That's just dealing with day-to-day homeownership stuff.
But that plays into it because, there's just always so much to be done. There's always a chore you have to do. There's always a bill you have to pay. Yeah. I don't get how people work out, drink water, have friends. It's just a lot. It's just a lot.
Right.
It's going to be okay, though.
Meantime, running everybody to soccer practices that go till 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I know that bothers you.
Well, it's a school night for crying out loud.
Why do I feel like you're getting so many of your thoughts out right now?
Maybe this is a little therapy for. It's just
We're
tough.
here for you.
Okay. Hang in there. I don't know if I'm talking to myself or who. Russell Dickerson happened to me on B105 at 7:54, and today we've got another foggy start to today. Man, yesterday was foggy. Today, coming over the bridge, I was looking over the hill and the fog just laying in over the hill and the different low spots and stuff.
Yeah.
Very ominous.
Looks very pretty, though. And yes, very spooky. Actually, our friend texted me yesterday and said, only 200 days till Halloween. And I was like, yes, our time is coming. Shout out, Tony.
Okay,
yeah.
wow. 200 days.
He has a countdown on his phone. I want to know how to do that. So today's 199 days.
Gotcha. You keep track of that. I'm counting down to summer, trying to get...
Well, it'll come.
Eventually.
Yeah, but it's good to have things to look forward to.
We'll look at your weather forecast coming up next. Also, we're going to talk to Nicole at Animal Allies, and then a different animal rolling in here is the cash cow, 820, your chance to win $1,000 today. So all that and more on B105. B105, it's a breakfast school with Ken and Lauren. It's 8:07. We're going to talk to Nicole from Animal Allies up next. And today, we got a little bit of fog this morning. Make sure you have your headlights on if it's foggy, too, because I saw that yesterday. I was driving out, and there's so many people without their headlights on. Be careful out there. All right, this is a new Fear Unlocked. Ice chunk crashed through a California home and landed on a couch.
An ice chunk.
Imagine that, sitting on the couch watching TV and then something.
In California. Okay, interesting.
It was in Whittier, California. It was on Friday. A chunk of what happened to be dirty ice. That's gross. Fell from dirty ice. Fell from the sky, punched a large hole through the ceiling, landed on a living room couch. The tenant heard what sounded like an explosion, came down, found the debris in this chunk of dirty ice, and they pulled a flight tracking data, and there was a plane that flew overhead. So is that toilet ice, or what is that? Probably.
Okay, that's even worse. That's even worse.
Do you know anything about toilet ice? We have Mike from 23rd Veteran here.
I don't think Mike knows anything about toilet ice.
Well, he's over there nodding his head like toilet ice, right?
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah. Well, no, what came to mind is a similar story like 30 years ago, where I remember that happened. A commercial jet dropped toilet ice and it went through somebody's roof.
It happened again then.
Can you just drop it like that? Shouldn't you do it over like a field or something?
Maybe you probably shouldn't do it at all, right?
Yeah, I know, but why does
they thought they were over the Pacific. It was blowing the wrong way.
I saw one time.
That's bad luck.
I saw one time there was a plane that was flying over a residential area, and they jettisoned fuel by accident, and all these kids were playing at a playground and stuff, and they all get treated because they got air jet fuel all over the place, and just
really
a mist. Right? Yeah. So luckily we don't have that going on here at the Duluth Airport. Not quite that busy, but.
That's tough.
Yeah. Toilet ice. Thank you for being here for that, Mike.
Time. Yeah. Mike is I'm never sending him early again.
I was just trying to drink my coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good point.
That wasn't me.
Good point. We'll move on with that. We're going to talk more about 23rd Veteran coming up here in just a little bit because we got the Ruck Life happening again. So we'll have more with Mike on that. We also got the Cash Cow code coming up after Dylan Scott.
Get your hooves on. The Cash Cow is giving away moolah right now. Redneck Paycheck. Get in to win $1,000 with this hour's code.
913.
913 on the B105 app. 913 to win cash with the Cash Cow. Morgan Wall and Just in Case on B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. So earlier we were talking, I don't know if I should even bring this up. We were talking about toilet ice with Mike Waldron from 23rd Veteran. It happened to be
That was not what he thought he was talking about when he got here this morning.
We were talking about a chunk of ice that fell through a roof in L.A., and we've been investigating that. But the real reason Mike is here, because we're talking about Ruck Life coming up, 23rd Veteran.
Yeah, Ruck Life. It's happening on May 30th this year. As a reminder, 23rd Veterans in town. We started here 10 years ago. We serve, now we've expanded our services, so we serve not only military and veterans, but also police, first responders, firefighters, correctional officers through our 14-week functional mental health programming. It's very effective. If you know anybody who's served in any of those services and they might be interested in our program, have them check out the website. And we need to fund these programs. So that's what Ruck Life is all about. Yeah,
and last year was my first year. I'm really excited about doing it this year because we get to ruck with a pack of donated goods and stuff over at Monolac and raising money for this. And it's a great team effort and great for, mental health.
Yeah, and it's a very energetic event. It's like an energized festival when you show up there. It's maybe a marathon type event, but we have a lot of vendors there. We have live DJ there. We have music. We have the food and alcohol service is taken care of by Monolac. So it's a fun event when you show up, but the idea is to register now, get your team together, register now, because you're going to get a fundraising page, and then you can raise money for these important programs for locals in need.
Yeah, that's great, and we're putting together a team here, and I'll be sharing more of that when we come up with our team name and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're excited about that. And then also, you have a partnership this year with the Minnesota Monsters, and we have Meadow in here from the Minnesota Monsters and manager. And what's going on? What's with the 23rd Veteran and the Monsters now?
Good morning. Well, tell you what, this is something that really means a lot to us, and we're excited about partnering up with this organization, and we really are going to want to encourage people to really jump in and do their part. But, it's good to honor folks that have made sacrifices. And, I come from a family of legacy, and it's all about, paying homage to the past. And so in this situation, where people who have made sacrifices for us, from military all to the police officers, first responders, these folks make sacrifices. We're blessed. We get to do football. We get to play, have fun. And it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for folks that made these sacrifices to make it affordable for us to do what we do so well. So, we're just honored to be a part of this. Matter of fact, we have a couple of our staff members that will be participating in the actual event. We'll be getting ready. A lot of us will be getting ready for the game that same day as well. But this is something that's important to our owner, Jake Lambert. He wants to make sure that the Monsters are used as a vehicle to give back and to help other folks. And I just really believe in being a blessing, using your gifts and talents to be a blessing. So even if it's nothing but our platform right now, okay?
But that's big, though.
Use our platform to bless the other folks so that they can do what they need to get done.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, people coming up, you guys helping out on this over the years, this is now, you're registering, you're trending. This is going to be the biggest year yet, hopefully.
It is. Last year was an amazing turnout, a huge dollar.
There's a lot of people there. I was there.
Yeah.
It was
I had to be more.
I had to ruck to get to the start of it. You know what I mean? But you've expanded too, and I know Friday night we got something fun. I'm going to hit the breaking news thing because this is the first you've heard. It just was finalized here. Breaking news. We've got live entertainment on Friday night, right?
Live entertainment Friday night. So Montelak is stepping up. They want to help out, make this a little bit bigger event, a little more exciting. They're bringing in country music singer Chris Cousy.
Chris Cousy coming.
Love it. Yeah, we've got to talk to him a few times.
Yeah.
And, he blew up on The Voice, and that's really cool.
That's going to be awesome.
Fun.
So Chris wants to be there. He's excited about the event. He's excited to support the cause. Friday nights, we're going to have a Chris Cousy concert. Details are yet to come on that. So the nice thing about this is you don't even have to plan your weekend on May 30th. May 29th.
Yeah.
Yep. Friday night we can show up for a country concert. Saturday we rock. Saturday night we're at the Monsters football game, which is nationally advertised, right? Nationally aired.
That's going to be a national broadcast, and I believe that's the night we're doing military night as well.
Oh, perfect.
So we're really excited about that. We have some great things lined up. So we just so happy and honored to be a part of it with you.
Yeah, this is going to be great. All right, well, I'm sure we'll talk more as we get closer to that. I'm going to get a team name put together. We're going to start raising some money, help out 23rd Veteran. And if people want to get registered and stuff right now for 23rd Veteran, they can make their team right now on your website, right?
Right now. It is open. We have about 200 people currently registered.
Wow.
23rdveteran.org. You can find us on social medias at 23rd Veteran and at Ruck Life, or 23V Ruck Life on socials.
Got it. All right. Well, Mike, thanks for coming in again. And Meadow, nice to meet you.
Hey, what a pleasure. Thank you.
Come in anytime.
It's a way to start my mornings off. I love it.
Come in anytime.
Minnesota Monsters, check them out. Have a great season. We'll be talking to you more soon, okay? 8:32, B105. Darius Rucker, all right, on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. And today, 8:44, we're going to get up to, like we said, a little bit of foggy this morning. Dense fog in some areas, a high near about 51 or so.
Yeah, and we have Andrew from Jenner & Company here, and you always bring some fun things to look at. So let's talk about what I'm holding right now, which I'm scared to hold because it's so beautiful.
Those are they're pretty neat rings. Those are from our estate collection. That's a service we provide. We buy estate jewelry from people. Sometimes we'll consign estate jewelry for people. What you've got there on your left side is a ruby set in platinum with diamonds around it. That was a custom-made ring. And then on the right side, you've got a yellow diamond, about 2 carats, set in the center of a double halo. That's a very, very old ring. The ruby one's newer, probably 10 or 15 years old, but that yellow diamond ring is a much older ring. That's
I love the yellow diamond one.
Yeah.
Like, that is absolutely gorgeous. So
you're making me nervous holding those, Lauren.
Okay, yeah, Ken doesn't trust me.
No, I don't
trust you. I think he wants to hold a 5 months salary worth of jewelry.
Yeah, I tried them on just because, research, and so beautiful. So you have a wide selection of estate jewelry.
We do. We've got a whole case. I've got a Tag Heuer ladies watch here. We've got men's and women's jewelry, and we do a lot of watches in the consignment case. That's something people buy, and then they want to trade in, maybe get a deeper dive watch or something with some precious metal in it. So we've always got at least 12 or 15 really nice watches in the case, and they're always a really good value.
Yeah, and I say this every time you guys come in, but if somebody has a budget, you guys will work within the budget because you guys have so much. I mean, you have watches, you have jewelry, you guys have a huge selection.
We do, and part of the way we can do that is in the estate case, there's some really good values in there. Sometimes we'll put some of the diamond earrings that we take in on trade toward other things. We had a collection of Spessartite garnets. We had bracelet, we had ring, we had earrings and a pendant, and they were just a really great value. They were set in platinum with diamonds. So you can really find some unique things. You got to be comfortable with wearing something that somebody else wore, and that's kind of different sometimes. But when my son got engaged, Jean-Luc, but actually both of my sons got engaged this past fall, but Jean-Luc, he's got a wonderful fiance. They both do. Hannah is his gal. She's a thrifter, so she's always dressed.
She wants that.
Yes, yeah. And so she's always got these cool clothes. Where'd you get that? Oh, roses or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And so when he was looking for a diamond, we took in a 1 carat European cut. So that's a 100-year-old diamond at least.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And I said, you think Hannah would like something like this? And she loved it. So
yeah.
we set it into a new mounting because it was just the diamond. So we do a lot of that, and you can get some really nice values.
Yeah, so definitely stop by, and of course you guys can answer any questions. If it's okay, I don't want to call out my husband, but he probably didn't know what he was doing. So if a man comes in and needs some help, you guys can help him out,
Oh, sure.
Or anyone that comes in.
We can either steer him in the right direction. If we steer him in the wrong direction, we'll change it out after the fact. But yeah, we love helping people find the right piece of jewelry.
Yeah, where are you guys located?
Downtown Duluth. We're at 231 East Superior Street. So that's right in the corner of the Graceland Plaza, right across from the Sheraton. We have a website, generuco.com, or the phone number is 218-522-4455.
Awesome. And then social media as well. I see you guys always posting on there.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. General and Company is great. 848 B105 at Lalang. Old Dominion one-man band on B105. Been a busy morning. Got a lot of people in here.
So busy.
Got a lot of things done. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Also have 9 more cash cow codes.
Yeah.
Coming up today. So the next one going to be at 9:20.
Yep, your turn to give it.
I am prepared.
It has just been a marathon, though, in here. It really has.
I know, Lauren's sweating over there.
I am.
It's okay.
No joke.
All right. It's 8:55. We're going to go commercial free for an hour and a half. Workday kickoff. That's next on B105. B105, it's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we'll see you again tomorrow. But we'll also give you cash cow codes the rest of the day. So,
by the way, there's a bunch of tax day deals today. So if you want to cash in on some, you can do a quick Google search. Today's tax day. Yeah.
I know. We finished our taxes Monday night at 11 o'clock.
So many of my friends are freaking me out. One of them last night was I haven't done my taxes. I'm like, girl.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
But anyways, go get some deals.
They were accepted, though. They were already accepted by the government. So
that's good. That's good.
You go.
I'm always scared I did something wrong.
I did one time where I thought I was getting $1,000 back, and it turns out I ended up owing $1,000. That's quite the swing in emotions.
That's really tough.
Yeah, I got audited that one time.
Well,
but
let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Well, it's a